We're back in 921 on North Dakota Today. We're talking about ways to put that spark back in your marriage, back in your relationship. Rachel Chumley is co-founder of Big Blue Couch Coaching. She's also a certified marriage coach. And we're talking about this effort, and it is an effort. You have to work at it to keep your relationship vivacious.
Yes.
The effort to put that spark back in your relationship, you got to go on date nights. So
Yep.
you carried out a very interesting poll of your Facebook friends. Tell us about that.
I did. Actually, what I did is I used the page for Big Blue Couch Coaching, and then I also asked a group of Bismarck moms. So I kept it local, and I asked them a simple question: is what area in town do you like to hang out with your husband? And I really wanted to see if there was a certain place in town that, you know, it was about 30 to 40 something is about the age range that it was. And if there was some place in town that was bigger than others for people to hang out in as couples.
And it wasn't Kirkwood Mall.
It wasn't Kirkwood Mall. No, they're not shopping together, which I can understand because
hard to imagine.
Usually shopping with your husband is not a way to keep the spark in your marriage. It's more like sparks going off all over Target in your marriage.
I'm looking at your list here. You're downtown Bismarck in the heart.
Yes, downtown Bismarck. They are doing awesome down there because almost every answer had something to do with being downtown. And my husband and I know, really enjoy being downtown. And so they're really doing a great job down there. But the interesting thing is that Blarney Stone came up at the top.
Is this romantic?
Apparently it is. Apparently it really is a romantic place for people to go because it came up at the top, way high at the top. Almost every answer had Blarney Stone as part of it because a lot of people would answer a few.
By the way,
places.
this is not a commercial endorsement.
No,
Just
luck as luck would have it.
That's just how it happened.
They just did a really good job at Blarney Stone. So,
Okay.
you know, they've done fantastic. But all the other ones downtown really came up high. Peacock Alley was high, which has kind of been a long-standing tradition of date night in this town is Peacock Alley. And one of the other things they've been doing downtown, especially in the summertime, is live music. And I know it continues through the fall in some places. So Fiesta Villa has live music, and Laughing Sun Brewery was the other one that have live music downtown.
And then, of course, Fargo has a lot of really romantic places,
yes,
too.
and it's not that far away to go. And actually, my husband and I are going tomorrow night to Fargo.
Well, there you go.
Right.
Now, my husband and I established a date night, and it was like, okay, this is my week to come up with a date night.
Right.
Next week, it's your week.
Right,
And, and that didn't last much longer than 6 months, because after a while, it was like, well, what are you going to do? And then it just kind of fell off. Now, how do you fight that kind of thing?
Well, it's a little bit more difficult in Bismarck, I will say that, but you kind of have to get more creative where date night doesn't have to be so in a bubble, where date night doesn't have to be you get a babysitter, you go downtown, and you know, do whatever there is to do here in this town. There's only so much time to be outside watching bands in North Dakota, so you have to think outside of the box, and that's where in-home date nights can really get creative as well, and especially if you're still in that stage that you have children in the home or money might be a little tight to go downtown and spend some money. You need to get creative and have date night at home, and that kind of breaks up the monotony of should we go to the movie or should we go out to eat.
One quick note before we run out of time here, and you touched on this. It's not all on the guys.
No, it's not. Absolutely,
I just want to be clear about this. All right?
That's
it's
good.
not. Well, and one of the things you can think of to help with too is sometimes it should be a side-by-side activity. So that means you're outside doing something fun. Sometimes it should be a face-to-face. So that means more romantic, maybe dinner together. And so that can kind of help you think outside the box a little bit. And there is plenty to do outside in this town, and it's a great night for date night.
Speaking of guys, you've got a very, very special evening coming up.
We do. Though technically the guys aren't invited.
Well, I know. It's to celebrate your man.
Right, absolutely. So we're actually taking Celebrate Your Man, which we actually talked about here a few months ago, and we're turning that into a one-day conference for women that's coming up September 13th. It's going to be all day, 10 to 4. It's at our headquarters at Big Blue Couch, and early bird tickets are on sale right now for $47. And the price goes up September 1st, and you can save $30 by getting your ticket right now, and that includes lunch and your booklets for that day. So you can register at our website, which I think is on the screen right now.
Website's right at the bottom of that graphic there, bigbluecouchcoaching.com.
That's
Rachel,
correct.
thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Fun topic here.
Yes.
Something we need to remember.
Right, so go have date night this week.
Okay, there you go, Clef. You listening? When we come back on North Dakota Today, dealing with and preventing damaged hair. We'll be right back.